Man, let me tell y'all something about me. I've, y'all know I got these kids. I had kids since I was a teenager. And one time I was so fed up, okay? I was like 18, I had two kids. And my mama liked to run her mouth and tell people advice. And it got to me. So I took off walking. I got to Hewlin, which is kind of like not really in a white neighborhood, but it was in a different neighborhood from where I'm from. I walked far, y'all. I got all the way to Hewlin, the southwest side of Fort Worth. And I was up there on the bridge. I didn't stop or anything like that, like I was going to, commit any actions against myself. But it still was a report that went in and said there's a black girl on the bridge. All I was doing was walking across the bridge, but the police came and they saw me on the bridge crossing it, and they were like, we got to report that you're trying to off yourself. And I'm like, I didn't want to come home anyway. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So they took me to Trinity Springs here in Fort Worth. And that's the mental hospital. And boy, I tell you, that was a bad decision because I went and I had this roommate that just stared at me all night. It was a white lady. And she just stared at me the whole night long. She was like, I didn't want to go to sleep, y'all. So I didn't sleep that night, my first night. Then the next day, you gotta go and sit in the room where it's like a living room, but all the residents have to come out, no matter what mental disability they had. And it was one lady, she thought she was Mozart. Yeah, lady thought she was Mozart. So that's how I learned that one song. Annalise, I think that's the word. Fur-Elise. Maybe that ain't Mozart. Maybe that may be Beethoven. I don't know, baby. But she played that song all the whole time that we was in that darn room for that moment. And the next thing, had one guy just kept walking back and forth. So I had a cool nurse that was there. Black man. He was, I know y'all could, I don't know how to put it. He was gay. And he was so sweet to me. He was like, now God dang on well, ain't nothing wrong with you. Why are you here? He said, look around you. These son of a guns are crazy. You don't belong here. What are you doing here? What is going on? He told me to talk to him, and I talked to him in the corner, but he was so mad at me. He was like, when they let you out of here, you better not ever come back. So, the reason why I'm telling y'all this story, because I have been showing my butt today. I done created about 20 TikToks, so please, nobody, please, not now one of you, report me, please. I'm just having a good time today. I'm finally starting to feel better. My kidneys are finally starting to feel better. I took the medication and yeah. So please don't report me again. That was over 30 years, about 20 something years ago. Okay, that I went to that facility, and I don't want to go back. So, that nurse, I bet you he still worked there too. And it'd be a shame that I show back up and he'll be like, what are you doing here? So do not report me. I know I've created some stuff. And I might even go live tonight because I'm finally going to be able to do it again tonight. I'm finally free to go live again. But this time we're going to have us some stuff going on there. We're going to make sure it's only friends. Ain't none of you random jokers going to be able to come. But I'm going to do free advice and psychic readings tonight. Woo! Okay? So it's going to be live, y'all. Ask me questions and I'll give you answers.